Afternoon. This is Curtis Millsap with Millsap Farm. I'm here to talk you through signing up for a CSA share for 2025. We have shifted to a new software for 2025, and so we're wanting to make sure that everybody knows how to do that. And let me say up front too, if there's any problem getting signed up, if you run into a glitch, then just give me a call and I'll talk you through it. Or if you text me, you can tell me what you're after, and I can get you signed up manually as well. So either one of those things is a fine option. But if you want to do it this way, then it seems like it's pretty simple. So let me show you what we got going. So millsapfarms.com, that's our website. The address hasn't changed. The content has a little bit, but it's very similar. And so you can click either up here at this tab, or you can click down here where it says Join Our CSA for Shop Subscriptions. If you look at this one up here, it's got a little more information about what CSA entails. So it's kind of a nice little description of it. Tells you, and it's got some frequently asked questions down here as well. So options there. But then Join Our CSA, click that tab. It says Join Our CSA. And that'll bring you to our retail site here, our commerce site. And if you scroll down, you'll see some CSA subscriptions. I do encourage you to read this. It describes what we do. Describes that we have, vegetables, but of course a lot of other products that are going to be included in your CSA share, including, for example, fruit, meat, eggs, bread, cheese, honey, sauerkraut, and other products as we come across them and think that we want to share them with you. All those are possible things to be included in your CSA share. And it also describes the work share commitment, which sometimes people find intimidating. Most people come out and do their work share and find that it was really a good time, and a good time spent out connecting to people and to nature. So don't be too shy about that. But if for some reason you really can't do it, there is a work share buyout option right here, and that's under these add-ons right here. Okay, so we come to the CSA subscriptions here, and we've got lots of options. We've got the farm food share, we've got ground beef, we've got what we call our Highland beef share, which is a more complete share, includes steaks and roasts. We've got lamb, we've got a flour share, where you get a bouquet once a week or every other week. We've got chickens, and then we've got the farm food share. I should point out that all the meat shares have are every 4-week shares. They are not a weekly share. So that's every 4 weeks if you were to look at one of those beef shares or a chicken share. The cheese, the flours, the vegetables are all offered every week or every other week are your options there. And if you don't think you can do your work share, then make sure to add a buyout down here. Okay, so we're going to go to farm food share. Click on that. And we've got size options here. Large, medium, small, sampler. And you can choose to pay upfront, so you get all the money out of the way in the first place, or you can choose to pay per delivery. Either one's fine with us. Obviously, for the farm's sake, if it's not a hardship for you, then paying upfront really helps us a lot, because we're in the season now where we are buying. For example, we bought $4,000 worth of vegetable seeds this morning, and so we've got money going out. And it'll be a while before it starts to come back in. On these prepay or these pay-as-you-go shares. So if you can do this, great. That's super helpful for us. If not, totally okay. Come down here and select one of these auto bills per pickup. And what's going to happen if you choose one of these, you're going to get charged. The first week's share will come out of your credit card or check today, and then you'll be billed once a week from then forward each time you get a share. But today you need to make a decision about what size you want. The large, that's $69 worth of vegetables, eggs, bread, meat, everything that you might want to get in there. And you can go on down to $23. That's our sampler share size. And a sampler is exactly what it described as. It's basically like if you just kind of want to dip your toes in and see what it's like, that's great. Or if you're a real light eater, you eat out a lot, and you don't know that you'll make use of a bigger share, then you might choose a sampler there. Anyway, today we're going to go ahead and go with a large, and we're just going to go ahead and go whole season, meaning we're going to pay up front. So we're going to click on that. It's going to give us some pickup options. We're going to go weekly. We could choose every other week. We're going to go weekly. And we're going to enter our zip code. It's already in here, but it's 65804. Actually, we're 03. So we're going to enter 65803. We're going to search for options. And there's quite a few options here. You can get home delivery in or out of city limits. You can get home delivery on Tuesday or Wednesday. You can get home delivery no, sorry, not home delivery, but you can get a drop off in Republic. The cheapest, lowest cost option is always the farm pickup, where you actually come out to the farm and pick your vegetables up. The second least costly option is this pickup here in Roundtree neighborhood. So as you look at your options, that's something to consider. Roundtree neighborhood is at my parents' house up on Fremont Avenue, and the farm is out here north of town, about 4 miles north on Glenstone. So I'm going to choose farm pickup here, and now I'm going to add that to my basket. It says I'm going to pick up from between 4 and 6 on Tuesdays. Okay. Now I'm gonna, I think, I'd like to have some ground beef as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a ground beef share. And again, I'm gonna get this is gonna be 5 pounds per pickup, and there's gonna be 4 pickups. So it says monthly every 4 weeks. So I'm gonna get a bag of ground beef, 5 pounds of ground beef every 4 weeks. And I'm going to do the same delivery option because, of course, I want to get it all at one time. And then I'm going to add it to my basket. And then let's say that I decide, I really am too busy and I just can't commit to this work share. I'm going to go ahead and click work share buyout, and I'm going to add that to my basket as well. And that's going to just, it's going to distribute that work share buyout across the full season. Okay, so now here we are at checkout at our looking at our sidebar here, and we can view our cart. You can see we've got our farm food share. We've chosen to pick up front. This is for 30 pickups at $69 a piece. This is for 8 pickups of ground beef, and this is for 30 work share buyouts at $5 per time. And then we've got some delivery fees here because we are, even though we're picking up on farm, we are paying for people to be present while we do that. And that helps us pay our staff to be at the farm and be present to restock the pickup and all those things. And then we come down here, we've got our subtotal and our tax and our order total. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now you're going to get this screen. It tells you if you are a current customer, you've got an email and password. Here's the thing, you are a current customer if you've been a customer before, meaning you've got an account here, but you don't necessarily have a password for that account. So, so what you need to do instead is say reset password. Okay, so you go down the reset password button. You enter the email address that you have. Let's see here, millsapfarm@gmail.com. Okay, it says a password reset link has been sent to us via email, so we're going to go to our email and password reset for Millsap Farms. There's a little link here. Follow that link and give ourselves a new password. Let's see what we can do. Farm 2024. Oh goodness, got to have a little more complicated password than that. Well, let's see here. 2024 exclamation point. All right. Oh, I forgot to put a capital in there. Let's see here. All right, it liked it. Okay, so now I am back in, but this time I'm signed in as Sarah, my wife. And so now we're going to do this. We're going to go up to our basket, and we're going to look at our shopping basket, and we're going to check out. Remember, we've ordered a farm pickup Maine here. If you have an address that's going to be delivered to, it's going to tell you that in this window here. And now you're going to phone number, email address, make sure you put those in, please. I don't think it'll let you check out without them, but also that's really helpful for us. How would we like to pay, it says. Well, we've got options. We can do a credit card, or if you'd rather mail us a check, that's totally fine. It'll give you directions for doing that, tell you how much, and to mail it to us. Um, but yeah, and we got the debit credit option. Um, and it does also remind you begin receiving boxes on Tuesday, May 6th. And you do have the option of putting things on hold. So if you choose that, then of course that'll change when your deliveries show up. And it gives you a little description here of what a CSA is and what we agree to and what you guys agree to in terms of sort of expectations and agreement. So 30-week season. We provide the vegetables, and we do our very best to make sure it's high quality and communicate regularly with you guys about the conditions and challenges. And we ask that our members be committed. You're going to receive your weekly shares. You're going to communicate, so you're going to read your emails and sort out your box the way you want it, and arrange pickups if you're absent. If you don't claim your share, if you don't give us prior notice, then we'll go ahead and donate it. And of course, we're always glad to pack shares for later pickup. But if you know that you're going to do that, then that's when we'll do that. So anyway, and then memberships are non-refundable, as members share the risks and rewards of farming. Obviously, we've always had a pretty flexible refund policy, and we will continue that. But our official policy is this: we would rather if you sign up, let's stay signed up. We all know that life changes happen. All right, so then pretty straightforward. We're going to enter some card numbers and details there. Just for sake of demonstration, I'm going to show you what it would look like to check out with a check. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to confirm the order. And there we are. Order has been accepted and sent for processing. There's now an email in my inbox telling me that I've purchased this. And it gives me, you'll start to get updates now, letting you know as we get closer to the season, details on how to, what to expect. And we also will send you an email with a sign up for the workshare options. So that gets you through it. It's not too bad. It's pretty painless. I think actually in some ways it's smoother than Harvey. There is the little obstacle there that you're going to have to retrieve your password, just because nobody has a password yet. But you should be in the file. If you've ever bought anything from the farm before, you should be in our files. You should be in this system already, so your email address should be in there. All right. So like I said, reach out if you have any questions, and email, text, or call me. And I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to see you get signed up. Thank you so much.